Kia ora everyone, hello, greetings to you all. Well, today you can see me in my pyjamas, yes. Well, ever since the full moon, I've been suffering from what you call Ascension symptoms, all right? So my body is doing a massive, huge purge, and a lot of it's got to do with sinuses, hay fever, just shit coming out of my body. But last week was a pretty busy week doing this, that, and the other, and doing a lot of channeling and upgrading, as you can see in a lot of my videos as well. So I've been on that realm quite heavily and quite intensely and deeply. So it's almost like the shift that we're going through at the moment is preparing us again, especially as we go deeper into our own truths and attracting truth to us in this timeline. So I got up yesterday and I wasn't feeling too good, but I soldiered on. But today I went, no, I can't. That's it. I'm out for this day physically, and I'm just going to take some rest, some time out. But I do know I have responsibilities, and I'm quite happy to do this weekly's forecast as well in my designer pajamas that my son and his partner gave me for Christmas. So, yeah. But this energy at the moment, I mean, we're constantly getting bombarded with a lot of energy. There's a lot going on, people communicating, connecting, not just on social platform, but third eye as well. We're connecting energetically. And the real main focus, what we're being steered into, is all about your identity, your soul, doing soul work. I think people are realizing that there's a different part of us that's very spiritual, that's very sacred, that's connected to our hearts, and that is the soul. And I think a lot of people are doing more in-depth understanding just who they are when it comes to the soul, because, you know, the soul has been hurt in this timeline constantly, and on previous timelines as well that you have been a part of. And this timeline, we get to really look at what does our soul mean for us? Where does our soul come from? What is our soul part of? What is our soul wanting us to create? The soul is speaking to each and every one of us individually on that soul level to bring out the best inside of us and to create the best of what we can deliver for humanity as well. And every time we speak is from the heart. It's about speaking from the heart. It's about speaking from our soul, channeling all that new energy this way, because it's truth. It's not going to come to us on social platforms and this, that, and the other. I mean, there's a lot of help on there with positive affirmations, which is really great to lock into. And it's a discipline thing. It's helping us to flow. If we can listen to those, go onto YouTube and listen to those affirmations about gratuity and about love and about forgiveness. Or there's lots of information on YouTube where you can hook it up to your speaker and just play it every day in the morning before you start the day or at night, because it helps you to ground and come back to yourself as well. It's good material. And it's all about helping you to grow as we ascend into the new era as well, into the new earth energy that's coming through, and it's right in front of our faces right now. April is going to be a massive day. Okay, April is just going to be a huge month. And as we get into May, over the next 5 months, it's going to be massive. A lot of things happening energetically, spiritually. A lot of signs are going to come in as well. Look at this, the blimmin' asteroid that's heading for the sun. It may go around the sun, or it may pretty much trajectory may just go into the sun. So what effects are we going to feel from that? And that's going to be interesting. That is going to be an interesting time. So log on to Stefan on YouTube. The, oh gosh, what is he? Freaking hell, I can't remember. Anyway, he's an astrophysiologist or something like that. And yeah, he's got a lot of information. Okay. So, symptoms, and if you're out there feeling the symptoms of ascension, please, you're not on your own. We are ascending. We're going to that next level, and you already know that too. Okay, you've been, especially if you've been working towards something that has to do with humanity as well. And it's pretty much, you know, it's something that we've come back to this timeline, and we're ready to do it. It's time for us, you know, to battle on and fight for humanity. And, you know, these symptoms, achy bones, just lethargic, run down, burnt out, we're purging, you know. And what I found was, because I was so drained and tired, you know, you've got to keep up with those minerals, you've got to keep up with your vitamin C. No use taking supplements if you're not having that vitamin C as well, orange juice or even just vitamin C supplements, because it helps to distribute all these, the supplements, you know, vitamin D and magnesium. That vitamin C helps to distribute it through your body, through your system. And it perks you up a wee bit too. So it's probably time, if you've neglected yourself during this ascension, to get onto some supplements, nurture yourself, listen to your body. What does it need? Does it need iron? Does it need protein? Does it need carbs? Does it need sugar? Of course our body needs sugar. Don't deny yourself sugar every now and again, okay? It gives you energy, especially when things are pretty, you know, if your body's feeling it. Vitamin D, absolutely. As we're going into wintertime, you know, there's not a hell of a lot of sun around, you know, and if you're working inside a lot, in hospitality, cooking, chefing, office work as well, you need some vitamin D on top of everything. So Ascension's also, as you know, you're losing memory, you can't remember things. It's like you're really stuck in your head, and it's when you get to that and you can't think or you can't sleep, it's time for you to just shut down, close the doors, isolate yourself, and get some rest without the distractions coming in. And yeah. So, look, I thought, well, I'm going to do the forecast for this week, all right? While my nose isn't dripping, and while my lunch is heating up, yes, I am having beef. I am a carnivore. I am a herbivore. But, yeah, whilst that is happening, you know, fill in the gaps. And then I can say, I've done that for the day, and then I can rest and relax for the rest of the day. Okay, I hope you fellas have all had a good Easter. Happy Easter out there with your families, okay? I hope it was joyous, no accidents, no trauma, or, you know, but life is what it is too. And if you've got grief happening in your whānau, you can send your light, love and light, okay? And yeah, because I know a friend of mine has had a terrible accident as well, has fractured her C7. I'm just lucky that, you know, it wasn't worse than what it is. Hopefully, I wish her all the best recovery, and I'll be keeping an eye on her. Sana is her name, so guys, if you can, send her some love and light, healing love and light, please. Yeah. All right, okay, so the first card deck I've got up is the Māori Oracle cards, and whoever this pertains to, these cards that are coming up, this is coming from Spirit. These cards are all about messages from our tipuna, our ancestors, okay, and what Spirit want us to know and what we can draw upon as well during this week that is coming upon us really fast, because everything is fast. We come out of fasting and then everything is just fast. All right. Okay. Many blessings to all of you and to these cards. Okay. All right. So these are messages to people who feel that it's around them. Draw up on that energy and focus on that positivity that's happening around you and what your ancestors are bringing to you at this time. Because I know a lot of people are going through their massive awakening at the moment. They can feel the change happening to them. They're realizing things, they're coming into the light, and if anything, they're coming into their own reality, that a lot of stuff that's been with us is illusions. They're illusions, they're not real. And yeah, they know people are starting to feel it, and it makes them feel a little bit blocked up, nauseous, just feeling unsettled, that their intuition is starting to speak to them. Everything is turning around and everyone is going, whoa, and looking at their lives from a different perspective. But anyway, let's get on to the Māori Oracle cards and see what our ancestors have to say, okay? So the first card that's come up is Kumara, all right? Kumara used to be, or still is, the staple diet of the Māori people, okay? And it's all about harvesting what you need at this time. And things are coming to you, especially this week after having that big full moon. We've been going through a transitional period prior to that, changing, going somewhere higher to another level, or feeling that something's changing in our biological physiology, spirituality, all of that. Something's changing. And when the full moon came along, it shifted energy. In fact, the day before, on the 1st, I'm talking Australian time, it was so intense, so thick and dense, so much happening, because we're all on a precipice of changing our lives, moving to new things, new beginnings, okay? And these new beginnings also pertain to something that started, that we wanted to do in 2020 as well. But now we're getting the chance to do it now. And it's almost like we're reaching to a higher level that we've never been before in this timeline. But to whoever needs to know this, okay, there's peace and plenty coming to a lot of you out there this week, okay? The fruits of your labours start to arrive. So what you've been organising over the last months, since the beginning of the year, you can start seeing the impact of what you've created and what you're starting to action now. It's all about the action that you're putting into the divine universe and into your career as well, actioning it, bringing out the best work that you've ever done in your whole life. It's happening this week, okay? And you can feel it, you know it, you've got a new stuff to bring to the people, to the masses. The fruit, peace and plenty, the fruits of your labour arrives, okay? The fruits of your labours are arriving this week. All the best and congratulations, okay? It's like it's groundbreaking information that's coming through. So the next card is the koreke, the koreke. The ancestors want you to know about the abundance, good times, and great accomplishments. But now with the koreke, it's all about self-truth. It's about self-truth, okay? You're feeling powerful, and where you're moving into, where you're shifting into. We've done this hard stuff in the past, and now you're flowing into it, okay? And it's all about your truth. And if you're there and you're feeling elated with yourself, celebrate your life, celebrate your accomplishments, celebrate where you're getting to this week, okay? Look at it as a positive. You're doing the work, you're pushing through, and you've got support from your ancestors. But yeah, self-truth. You know what you're capable of. You know how you feel about certain things. You know your truth. But be as you must, okay? Don't let anyone take your flower or your shine. You created it. You earned it. All right? Awesome. And don't forget to love yourselves as well. Hello. You're not a robot. It's not Groundhog Day. This is totally different. Spirituality is about different things every day. It's about an accumulation of abundance coming into your heart. And I'm just looking out the window and some really dark black clouds are coming over too. It's just been raining, shining. It's like all seasons are happening here in Rainbow Beach, and I hope people are still able to have a bloody good time while they're in Rainbow Beach, okay? Kahu. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. Kahu. It's the kite, all right? And the ancestors are telling us that there's a big ascension happening, okay? The kite, it's about going up in the sky higher and higher and higher, okay? And that's where we're all going. Higher and higher into a higher ascension and a higher abyss, connection to the divine, really, really focusing and connecting to that divine energy, that hope, that faith that is part of the divine. The divine doesn't want to hurt us. The divine wants to look after us, okay? And all through the changes and everything like that, it's not, don't take it personally. It's where we need to go. It's where we need, this is where the growth is happening in our lives. But yeah, that's a pretty cool card, all right? It just confirms everything. But yeah, with this card, the Kahu, truth will find its way. What was hidden comes to light. Again, another truth card. Truth, truth, truth is coming to us this week, okay? And that's what people are wanting. They've been waiting for news or truth or something, that's going to help us evolve. And something good is going to happen to each and every one of us, okay? Especially if you're during your awakening. You're going to accomplish a few things, and it'll help you to believe in what it is and what spirituality is as well. It's not just woo-woo. No. That woo-woo should be replaced with the power of humanity, divine wisdom and knowledge. That's what woo-woo is. That woo-woo is just a frivolous, comical, commercialized word that was created to block spirituality, okay? There you go. So it's a bigger picture than just woo-woo, all right? You understand what I'm saying? All right. So that's the messages from our ancestors this week, okay? Truth, truth, truth. And the thing is, if that truth is going to fucking turn your life upside down, I'm afraid has to, because the truth is going to be brought to you whether you like it or not. But it's up to you to transmute it and look at the bigger picture, which concerns your future and the future of all of humanity. Right, the next deck I'm going to go through is the Pachamama pack, again to draw up on these cards to whoever out there this message is getting to, and focus on what the card that you need at this time, and just be with it all day, okay? Yeah. All right, let's see what's coming up. And what to focus on, what to teach yourself, really connect to. And the first card is your integrity, all right? Are you performing to the best of your ability to your truth? Integrity. Watch what you say. Walk in your walk. Talk in your talk. Walk in your talk. Talk in your walk. All that sort of stuff, okay? Believe in yourself. And flow with what you believe in, as well as showing your commitment, your integrity, your solidarity as well, all right, is a lot to do with integrity. There's a lot of integrity that is being demolished out there, you know, the foundations and what our systems have been built on. And there was supposed to be integrity, but now it's collapsing. But here we go, integrity. It's all about your integrity, all right? Shining your light, walking your walk, talking your talk. And believing in your own belief systems, your kaupapa, and standing in your power. Stop giving it away. It's about standing in your power. And when you stand in your power, you might realize that you might have a few issues with yourself that needs to be rectified as well. It's all about change, okay? It's all about your integrity, your kaupapa. Who are you? What are you all about? Identity. All through this whole menagerie that we've been through since COVID, you know, a lot of people have lost their identity and who they are. It's all about what's on the outside. But hey, to go through awakening is when people come back to their own energy on the inside and start recalibrating what their truth is, because what's outside, there's not enough truth and it's all collapsing. What we thought was true is no longer, okay? The next card here is guide, all right? It's about power, drawing up power with the Pachamama pack, these cards. Draw up on this energy, your guide. Connect with your guide. Talk to your guide. If you've got problems, worries, and you're worried about the future with everything that's going on, talk to your guide. Talk to your ancestors, okay? Ask them to bring you comfort during this time to help you ascend, to assimilate on your timeline of truth and happiness, okay? Your guide, get your guide to take your hand to carry you over this next shift that is coming through, okay? Guide. Guide yourself. Help your guide. Talk to your guide. Let your guide come in to guide you, or guide yourself. Listen to your intuition, what it's telling you. It's telling you. It's getting stronger and stronger, isn't it? Day to day, week to week, month to month. Draw up on those energies of guide, integrity, all right, and confidence. Confidence, confidence, confidence. Be confident with what you're committing yourself to, okay? Be confident, all of that. You know you're confident. You know you've experienced so much in your life. You know that you know, even though there's a lot of fear out there, you know what you can do. You know what you're powerful at. You know what you are strong at. And action it. Action it all, okay? Bring it to the light. Bring yourself to the light and action where you need to walk into. Do your thing. Create and do your thing. Show it to the world. Yeah. Okay, rightio. So draw upon that energy, guys. Whoever you are, wherever you are, you will probably need it. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth, is what my mother used to say. Someone's there to give you something, to help you with the hand up, you know, to pull you up. Don't say no. Let people help you, okay? That's the abundance of the kumara. That was the other one. Kahu, the kite. Going up, ascending. We're all ascending. Okay, let's see what's coming up in the week with our native spirit cards. These ones here. We'll see what's coming in, all right? If it doesn't flow with you, that's all good. So we're all different. We're all going through different stages. Take what you can and what you will. All right. See what's coming up directly. And the first card is the thunder drum. Okay, beat your own drum. It is all, again, we're going back to the harvest. It's about your creation. It's about ascension. It's about action and anchoring what you want to come into your life. What you've been creating, building a business, building new foundations in your career, your business, and your family, and your relationships, and your connections. It's happening everywhere. There was a part there when there was a lot of division in the world, but everything is coming back in now. We can feel that we need to come back in to reconnect to the ones we love, reconnect with friends, because a lot of people have been on their journey and they've been in denial and they've been just really mixed up and don't know and angry and confused because they, part of them didn't want to learn about their awakening, but now it's in their faces. And because of that, we're creating new foundations, and it's about not worrying about what everyone else is doing. It's about you and, whether you're taking risks and doing something out of the ordinary, something different and different to the way you normally do it. But it's about beating your own drum, doing your own thing, creating something that is yours, okay? Don't give a damn with what else is happening out there, okay? The next card that's coming up is Walking in Beauty. We're all changing. We're all ascending at the moment. It's like Jesus, okay? He rises from the dead tomorrow. 3 days after he was crucified, he rose again from the dead because his soul is there. We're all soul energy. But with everyone out there for this reading, look, there we go. As one door closes, another one opens. Okay, it's a portal. It's new beginnings. It's all happening. It's coming in. Okay, and it's time for you to take that leap of faith. Close the door behind you that you've come through. And walk through this new door, because there's new sunrises on the other side, okay? But you got to walk through that door to be part of that energy, that new sun energy that's coming in, all right? All that Aries, Taurus energy, whew, it's amazing, and there's so much going on up in the stars as well. The next card, all right, is Sacred Mountain. Holy shivers, jeez. There's been a lot of this energy, your maunga, okay? Part of your awakening and a part of your sacred child healing as well is all about coming back to oneness, okay? It's not about me, myself. It's about I, your identity. Who are you? Where did you come from? All right, where's your soul been? Where did your soul come from? Where's it been on the journeys before this timeline? And, with this sacred mountain, you should all have a sacred mountain where you can meditate on top of and be in your space and be with the divine universe in peace and harmony, to do your inner work, to speak, to talk from your soul, from your heart, that you would never want to share with other people at times. It's a personal thing. It's a spiritual thing. It's your faith. But yeah, the sacred mountain, it's all about finding that mountain, climbing that mountain, keep forging ahead, sitting on that mountain in meditation, transporting yourself to your mountain. Where's your mountain? This one here is in Machu Picchu. All right, where's your mountain? Have you got a mountain of your own? All right, Mount Tamborine, there we go, Mount Kura, all those mountains. And, Where do you find your mountain? It's what mountain attracts you to be on top of it. That's what it's all about. My maunga back in New Zealand, my mountain is Mount Ruapihu, all right? And only because I feel a connection with it, you know, and I can dream of it as well. It's that deep. But your mountain is sacred. Helps you to ascend, and to ascend always. Time out, go and spend time out, transport yourself there to the top of your mountain, okay? Right, I'm going to get a card from the bottom of the pack as well for this week. Spirit Keeper of the South, all right? We are in the South, and it's all about new beginnings, new horizons are coming in, okay? It's like a breakthrough for humanity is happening to all of us, to quite a few of us, okay? To those that have awakened. And new horizons. We're shifting our energy to something that is big, that we've been working on for a long time, to those out there. And it could be also breakthroughs in family dynamics, unities, unions, all of that sort of stuff coming back together. To strengthen the collective energy, either in your whānau or all the masses outside us in this whole wide world. All right, guys, so I hope that helps you this week. And if there are people out there that are going through their ascension today or tomorrow, sometime this week, we've had that full moon, was a massive shift, a breakthrough for all of us. Not to worry about how we're going to get there, but to focus on the real bigger picture and what we're trying to create, okay? Okay, darlings, enjoy the rest of the Easter weekend. Lots of love and light, and te hei Māori ora from Uinuku, Rainbow Beach, all right? Kai kite anō.